All right, we're talking a little bit about positioning you as good, better, best in your business. How do you want to be remembered by your customers? Because you know, when you are crafting your message about your business, you can say all kinds of words. Like you were talking about the symphony of words, the orchestra. You know, are you the fastest? Are you the most long-term in business? Are you charming and comforting and slow and easy? You know, what is it that your customer is looking for in your business? And how do you craft the phrases and the words that are going to draw them in? Is it experience that they're looking for? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they're just looking for, you know, a quick hot meal on a, you know, on a Saturday, and they want to make sure they don't have to wait in line, and the, you know, and the menu is pretty diverse, and they can bring 5 friends with them and not have to have reservations. What is it that you need to get across? Think about your messages. I'm actually going to ask you to start trying to craft your message in 25 words or less. So think about how you would craft a message about your business and how you would want people to remember you, what your recall would be. Your brand, a lot of times the positioning, the image, and the brand kind of get rolled together. You think of Coca-Cola and you think, well, that's all of it, isn't it? Well, there's the brand, the swoop, the red, the words Coca-Cola, that's their brand. But they've really created a positioning that is just exceptional as far as a worldwide image of the best possible refreshment. And you know, if you woke up one morning and had never had a soda and you drank that, you would probably go, oh, there's weird bubbles in here and it's brown. Why am I drinking this? But they have crafted over 100 years of messages about refreshing and how fun it is when you have a Coke. I mean, we all can't wait to watch those little water beads on the outside of the bottle roll down the bottle. I mean, we all live for that. We've seen it over and over and again. Billboards, sporting events, clothing, I mean, everywhere, to the point where Coca-Cola is ingrained in us. Probably we understand what's in a Coke better than we understand what's in our own bodies. As far as, you know, what makes up my blood, I don't know. But I know Coke has caramel color, phosphoric acid, carbonated water, sugar, and cane syrup in it. So, you know, right, there you go. Yeah, do some really big damage on your dental work if you're not careful. But all I'm going for is think about how you're positioned, think about your brand, and think about your image, and look at how you can be crafting your message over long term. 30 years, I've been in business 19 years. Even if you've just started out, how do you want that message to come across? And carefully craft it, because that's what they're going to remember. You have to tell them what to think about your business. That takes us from marketing to public relations. Your customer needs to be told. Again, back to that Coca-Cola example. If you didn't tell me it was refreshing and fabulous and great, most people after 100 years would still be drinking water. Why are we drinking water in bottles? Because somebody told us that it was better than the water coming out of the tap. Convenience, oh, and it's more purified? I don't know. There's a lot of controversy about it. But we got a marketer that made it work, and there's bottles on desks 25 years ago you would never see people handing out dozens of bottles of water. It just didn't happen. So think about how you're marketing yourself. Think about what you can do to craft that message a little bit more specific, how you want to be compared to the population around you as far as your competition or other services that compete for your services, and then think about ways that you can collaborate with your branding message. I know that you had done a program with Exceed Flooring, and you collaborated on cabinets and flooring, and there was another company about appliances. And the idea of taking those businesses and coming to the public and saying, we've got a whole package here, an opportunity for you to take your ugly kitchen and make it beautiful. And we've got 3 local businesses that are going to provide good products and services to make it more beautiful. And that public awareness of, wow, I can get these great cabinets, and I can get this great flooring, and I can get these great appliances. And they're all local businesses. They aren't the big box, like you said before. There are these local folks that are going to work really hard to make sure you're satisfied with the end result, because it isn't 3 layers away from the salesperson to the person who's delivering to you. It's usually they're in the same meeting on Saturday or Monday morning, depending on the company. So, you know, they're going to hear when they got the phone call and said, those guys tracked mud in my place when they were putting the, so they're going to make sure that those things don't happen. They're going to work harder at providing services. And because they're not a big box and don't have the reliance on the national advertising and the big brochures that run in the newspaper, they have the need to provide better services, the need to have people say, oh, and they wore those little booties, so my carpet, nothing. And then they swept up after they put the washer dryer in? I couldn't believe it. It looked nicer in my basement than when they got there. You know, those are the kinds of things that local connection, people will say, oh, they're always going to take better care of you. Because they're the people that I'm going to see in meetings like this, at school board meetings, at local events, and just walking down the street. So they're going to make sure they take better care of you.